Why don't we start with that one then? Because you listened to 5 albums this weekend, Dave. You were crushing music. And I'm guessing the one that you're going to talk about is Brockhampton, right?
Correct. Yeah. So the albums we're gonna talk about right now: Eminem, Brockhampton, Jeezy Nerd, and as well as Jeezy, formerly Younger Jeezy, Young Jeezy, Younger Jeezy.
G-Eazy and Jeezy.
Younger Jeezy is Shea Serrano's dog's name. Sorry, Young Jeezy.
Shout out
Yeah.
Shay.
So yeah, Brockhampton. I was penciling in Saturation 1 on my list. Saturation 3 might take that spot. So I gotta think about it a little bit more. Listen to Saturation 3 some more. But yeah, so I've talked about him here and there throughout the year. Saturation 1 came out in June. Saturation 2 came out in August. Saturation 3 came out last Friday, like all those other albums. And Brockhampton is a self-styled boy band, really a rap crew, rap collective, rappers, producers, designers, artists. They got a big roster. But yeah, Saturation really got a lot of people paying attention in the hip hop scene because, it's, again, on one hand, it's a group, and people always like groups. They're a group that's kind of out there, very original, doing a lot of cool things, very reminiscent of Odd Future, about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. But Brockhampton, they're newer. They're influenced by Odd Future. You can definitely see it in the kind of work that they do, and as well as influenced by Kanye. It's very present. All the group really met on the Kanye to the Forum. That's how they all met, and they migrated from everywhere in the country. They now all live together in a house in LA where they recorded all this music and shoot their videos and stuff. Really display the chemistry that you'd come to expect from a dozen dudes that live together and make music all the time. And yeah, so Saturation 3 specifically, I think it's probably the strongest product to date. The chemistry is at its best. The rapping is better and better, I think. And they just continue to have all these fresh new ideas. And throughout the whole trilogy, while not every new idea makes for a good song, it's just cool to see that they're trying all this different stuff, whether that's these, weird experimental hooks, these rap song stuff, or a song like Star on Saturation 1, where they just spit like 60 punchlines, and it's just fucking amazing to listen to. I think for Saturation 3, the first single, Boogie, is just so jarring because the production is so like nerd-esque. We'll get the nerd in a minute. And that song is like I think my favorite posse cut of the year. It's Amir Van and Don McLennan, which are like the three best rappers in the group, as well as Matt Champion, who does a lot of hooks, Joba and Merlin, who are like the two kind of wild cards, and they all just trade verses, and it's just, I think it's a wonderful song. Johnny's really good, Alaska's really good, and I think just in general, Brockhampton is something you want to pay attention to if you're someone who is turned off by like generic or typical hip hop, trap inspired stuff. They don't really have trap beats. They make a lot of their own beats, and it's very nerd inspired, Kanye, like I said. So definitely check them out. Kevin Abstract in particular is someone you're going to want to pay attention to because he's probably going to get into film and stuff too. I mean, they already had a little Viceland series going on. I mean, these guys are going to be stars. So please listen to the Saturation trilogy.
Yeah. What was the why was this their concept? These 3 albums within a half year, really?
Yeah, it's not really sure. I think they're living on top of each other. They're just cranking out music. I think honestly, they have all these ideas and they just want to keep working.
Interesting.
They haven't done a whole lot of interviews, but I think they were just on Zane Lowe leading up to this, and that's kind of how they talk about it. They're just creators, and they all like working together. So, and apparently the Saturation 3 being the last album of the Brockhampton, as a group, was just kind of trolling, basically. They said,
oh, really?
Yeah, Kevin was like, if it was the last album, I'd be very happy with it, but I think we have more to say. And that does make they're about to go on tour after this album. So,
I was going to say.
Going to eventually come. I mean, there's so many of them, so many guys, creative. They'll definitely branch off at some point. But yeah, it's great to hear that they'll, keep going. They're just beginning, really.
Definitely. One of my New Year's resolutions is going to be to catch up on them. I'm glad to hear that they're not breaking up. I was like, this is like, it feels like such a flash in the pan. Like they could have been so much bigger, but I'm glad that they're sticking with it. So Brockhampton seems to be your favorite listen of the weekend.